Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome along to MSC Challenge for 2024, episode number 5. And we are live here at the Meremere Drift Park with 16 keen and eager drivers ready to lock in their first qualifying passes for the day. And we have Hayden Canters to run first. So apologies, we're just getting some things locked in here to make sure the live stream runs smoothly. As some of you might be aware, there isn't very good signal here, and it's also bloody hot, to be fair. It's also very hot here, so that causes some challenges for Bruce and his team as far as providing you guys in live stream land with some content. So here we go with Hayden Canters, number 16. And he will stage up, and that is, of course, on the start line, the infamous Launchmaster Willie. He's upgraded his umbrella holding. He's hands-free this weekend. So we just got to wait for our drone to be in place. So we've got 3 static cameras and a drone, I believe, for this round. 3 static cameras and a drone for this round. And I'm seeing exactly what you guys are seeing. Jake Fastnage, good morning, Jake and the team tuned in. Jake's trying to get a bring back parsnip chant going. But if you're a Hayden Canters supporter out there in live stream land, let us know that you're behind Hayden. He can hear us, as can all of the drivers, so I will try and get those messages of support out. Look, I'm not going to blow things apart too early this morning because, look, I've got a lot of days of this to go. So I'll just try and probably give you some scores to give you an idea of how things are looking. So Hayden Canters kicks things off for us, and if you have just joined us, this is the MSC Challenge coming to you live from Meremere Drift Park, brought to you as always by the Drift Academy International. We have our 3 judges in the house, Tux, Joe and Sky Zhao. Tux and Joe working off scores of 35 each across 5 zones, so each of them has 7 points per zone they can allocate. Judge Sky Zhao has a total of 30 points for effectively what translates to, call it commitment and consistency, you can call it fluidity, you can call it whatever you want. Basically, it's how much of an impact it makes per run. So he's looking for full commitment. He's looking for remaining consistent on the throttle. He's looking for the impact each run makes. So just wait for the judges to lock the scores in for Hayden Canters. Now, because of the way that MSC's rules work, every driver does go into battles. Effectively, as long as you lock in a score of 1 for leaving the line, then you are in the contention this afternoon. Hello Team King, how are you guys? Hey Lisa, how are you? Oh, baby, I did ask actually if we were having more babies for good luck this year, but apparently that was overruled. I like the fact you pointed at her straight away, well done. Alright, do we have a score locked in for Hayden Canters? So Hayden kicks things off pretty solidly there. And puts a 61 in. Hayden Canters 61. Hayden Canters 61 for his first pass. Hello Team Max Civil, good to see you guys this morning. Nice of you not to ride in on horseback, that would have been quite weird. Here to support Aaron Habib. Another shout out for Psycho Motorsport. Again, share the live stream link. Get your friends, family, fans involved, and I'll try and let you guys know what they're saying in the background. If you hear a noise in the background, by the way, that's actually me hitting my head on the easy up. I keep walking straight into it, and I'm not particularly tall, so somebody's going to split their skull open on that later. It's a bit of a health and safety issue. And this is David Chen. Just confirm, is David Chen one of the Drift Academy drivers? Is he newcomer? Don't know a lot about David. If you know something about David, drop it into the commentary box. Hello, Connor Mitchell, CJC photo. He's been part of the show for a little while. And there's the first big old dirt turbo for the morning, as we see David Chen dig a big old trench off the edge of the track there. He's just overcooked that, overshot, and fired himself right to the outside there. And we sort of wondered when that was going to happen. I honestly thought it was going to be in zone number 1, but that tight corner catching David out. Now, he will get a score because he did leave the line, but it won't be very high. Yeah, so just confirmed by the judges, if you see an incomplete run like that, then effectively it will be a score of 3 just for leaving the line. Each of the judges will give a 1, giving a total of 3. But again, all the drivers are in the battle round this afternoon, so this is just a chance for them to get some more seat time. That is why MSC is much loved by all of our competitors. So just a little bit of confusion there for David Chen. He wasn't actually supposed to do that lap, so he's just taken that one as a liberty. So the judges were not scoring that lap. His first lap where he went off the track was an incomplete, which achieves a score of a 3. And that lap there effectively will be scrubbed. So nothing more really than a little bit more experience for David Chen here on the Meremere track. If you have just joined us on the live stream, welcome in. As always, we are running on the standard 235 Radial Tyre, and each of the drivers is trying to lock in points across 4 rounds to try and win that all-important Formula 2 Japan licence. So we do have defending champion Corbin Wilson, the Drift Fox here, now sporting some new power, and hopefully Dad's got some new shoes if we're going to see a repeat of last year. So we do have a full field locked in for competition across the 4 rounds, and Robbie Nishida will be here for rounds 3 and 4 on December 14th and 15th, I believe it is. Now, if you're in live stream land, let us know who your favourite driver is. Let us know if there's anything going on with sound or picture or anything else. We can't necessarily see what's going on at any point in time. Corbin Wigglesworth up the Drift Fox. I do love this part. This is my favourite part about calling MSC. Hello Jade, good morning Team Kimitonga. Of course supporting Giovanni, Mike Morris. The Drone Wolf wasn't really competing as much as providing supplementary services. Naz tuned in on the live stream. Let's go Yun Lu. Let's go Girls in Motorsport from Lee. I did this yesterday, and Girls in Motorsport basically just took over my timeline. Shout out to GK from Falani Jr. This is the perfect time to do this, right? Because there is a track cleanup going on. The drivers can all hear what you guys are saying. GK Drift from Stunner. I just came here for the shared lunch from me. That's from Tyler West. I hope you're wearing a hat, Tyler West. Let's go GK. We will try and keep the swearing to a minimum for now. We usually don't try and get shut down till the afternoon live stream. Morning Lisa King, we saw you turning up early this morning with the boys' lunch, 2K Drift. Of course, behind Shane King. I don't know what sort of drift car that is at the gate. That's going to make a mess of Sky's track. I don't think we should let that one around the surface. Oddly enough, that's probably actually worth more than just about any drift car that's here. You guys probably can't see that because the camera won't swing around. Can you show that, Nate? Oh, there's a drone way over there. The drone's over the pits. Tony Moffat supporting Ryan Psycho Murdoch. T.A. Wellington, go GK. Who said that one? Well done on the pronunciation. Oh, that might have been me. Dante Kake tuned in, wondering where Jake Hakaraya is. Hasn't turned a lap since 2014, mate. Hasn't turned a lap since 2014. Washed up as. If you are actually looking for something to do today, by the way, there is another drift event on at Hampton Downs. The boys at Phoenix Radiators and Wrexham putting on the Wrexham Classic up the road. You can pay $20 on the gate to go in and check out some drift action. We don't actually allow spectators here at the venue due to rules and regulations around permits, so we do not have spectators here. Everyone who is here is a part of a crew or a family member. Up the Drift Fox, go get it Corbin from Zayden. Oh, Bruce has just said, yes, sorry, there might be some lag there because of the heat here at the track, so it does cause some challenges for our broadcast. So my apologies. My suggestion would be turn it down to as low a res as possible. Hopefully that won't impact things too much. So as you can see, just coming up on your screen now, we have a totem now, which is quite cool. So we have a totem which shows you how the qualifying results have gone so far. So we've got two drivers with scores locked in. Hello, Popper Ray. How are you? Go Corbin. You got this from Popper. I hope the beers are cold, Ray. I hope the beers are cold. Let's go Gio from Just Chillin', and he's actually going to be next to run. So Giovanni is the next to run, so smash that share button now. If you want to see a young kid who's been around drifting for well over a decade now, basically since he could probably walk, then Giovanni Kimatanga is about to do his first qualifying lap of MSC. I believe this will be his first ever competition meet, so he is sponsored by Mud Babies, LS Power in the 350Z, and doesn't that thing look beautiful out there on the track? So let me see the hearts fly. Fire those hearts now. If you are supporting Giovanni out there in live stream land, smash the heart button right now, and let's see how many come through as he does his first lap. Now, I'm not going to talk because I'm not putting the commentator's hex on him, and I'm afraid of his mum. Oh, now let's just get a quick check there. So Giovanni Kimitanga learning the hard way that drifting bites really, really rapidly. Now I think it's just glanced the front end, but our crew will just go over there and check on him. Now until then, he was looking real smooth, so we'll just wait for a thumbs up to come out the window. I think he looks alright there. He's just probably giving himself a bit of a fright. Let's wait for a thumbs up, boys. He's good over there, boys. Get a thumbs up from him. He's got a thumbs up. We got a thumbs up. That's the main thing. The crew will get that sorted, I'm sure. Very well prepared team over there. That car looking beautiful. And Giovanni is okay. He's just staying still to make sure there's no fluid leaking out of the car. As we take a look at the replay, we'll take a look at the replay there and see what happened. Did he just come out of that final corner? And he may have did he maybe get out of it and it just didn't carry quite enough throttle control. What happened here? Just watch as he comes around that big sweeps up the track, comes down. Oh, he's just understeered. It's almost just understeered straight ahead. Okay, so look, what I can tell you is I did really enjoy watching the hearts come flying through in support there of young Giovanni. So he was on it till then. Out of interest, judges, where does the section actually end? Where does the section end? I'll just clarify that. Has he actually gone past the end of the section? So he's might be on the D-spec flag, is it? Okay, so that's really interesting. So I've just had a chat with the judges, and I've just been told that Giovanni had actually ended his run. So that's not actually going to impact his score at all. So Giovanni he's not impacted his score at all. He's locked in a full complete run, and he will get a full score. I thought maybe he might have been looking at a 3 there, but he is actually going to lock on a score, and he gets a 48. So Giovanni gets a 48 for his first run. That's not a bad banker for the young fella. Living the drift life, tuned in. Hello from the UK. You guys are always a big part of sharing the drift culture worldwide. Love to see you guys tuned in. I don't know what time it is over there in the UK at the moment. Yep, Jade, you're right. He's okay. Okay. I don't know how well this is going to go. I don't know how well this is going to go for Giovanni, but apparently, according to his mum, he's okay for now, but he might be getting a hiding when he gets home. I don't know if that's true or not. I might have just added that. He'll be back. He'll be back. Cosmetic, boys, cosmetic. It'll be back out there for battles. So we'll just drag that back, and that team will get that now. It's about to get noisy because we do have a test and tune drag meet right behind us. So the V8's starting to fire up and make some noise over at the Meremere Dragway. Here are a couple of comp cars just warming up some temperature there. That I can guarantee that noise isn't coming from that Honda in the shed. And that is that is a lot of liquid out there on the track. That's going to need some kitty litter. Might be a good chance maybe just to go to some ads for the morning and just thank those who support us. So we're back here at MSC for episode 5 for 2024. Good morning, Mrs. Thorley, tuned in, supporting Yuan Lu for Girls in Motorsport New Zealand. Of course, Girls in Motorsport recently crowned the overall champions of Club Fest for 2024. So good to see so much support for the girls. And actually, since I tried to do this and it didn't really work because you guys wouldn't let me in your forum, I'm still really keen to have Battle Queens happen. So I'd really love to know how many female drifters there are actually out there, because in order for me to sell it to Sky, I need to have at least 8 girls who want to come and do a Battle Queens competition. So if you're in the chat box, or you know a girl who is capable behind the wheel, and I am more than happy for anyone to throw Joe Mulder under the bus, right? If you want to put Joe's name in the chat box and put her forward, then that way we can lock her in for Battle Queens. I'm one of Geo's sponsors. We will be back. Thank you for having us. So that's from Leader. Again, I apologise if I say your names wrong. So that's Leader and Opa. Naz, of course, resident El Presidente of Girls in Motorsport. So, yeah, I want to know how many girls are actually out there if we could do, because I loved Battle Kings, right? Battle Kings was cool when we did it, but I'd love to see Battle Queens. Now, the question I have, first of all, is do we have 8 girls? And then the second question I have is how would you guys want to see it run? Would you want to see it in kind of the Drift South type format, where you do the single qualifying passes, or do you guys actually want to battle head-to-head? So that's my question. So that's my question for the morning. Do you guys want to battle and go head-to-head, or would you like to do more of a development day type comp where you're doing single passes, and would that open it up maybe to more of you? Jaden Pisticcio on track. Hopefully I got that right. He said it's like the nut. That's how he told me to say it. He said it's like the nut. So that immediately pistachio. That oddly enough, that actually made me think of the guy from Ice Age, the squirrel running around with the nut. All right, so here is Jaden for his first ever qualifying pass. He's normally here as part of the crew for Landmark Homes, but it's great to see him behind the wheel. And this is what we see each and every time we do MSC, is drivers stepping into the actual driver's seat from a position of crewing or supporting in the background. So Jaden Pistachio out there in his BMW for his first pass. And if you have just joined us this morning, as usual, we are on the 235 wide radial rule. Great little competition here at MSC put on by Sky Zell and the Drift Academy team, designed to develop and upskill drivers as they advance their drifting career. So Jaden Pistachio will lock in his first run, and it's nice and tidy there, gets a nice safe score in. Okay, so let's see, who have we got shouted out here? So we've got Joe Mulder, Greer Herbert, Dana Sperry, Kylie Smith, Kim Thorley, Claire Trundle, Dana Sperry again. Yep, Kylie Smith. Yep. So that's we're sort of getting there. See if we can find a field of 8 by the end of today. Of course, it's non-binding. Just want to see if we can get enough expressions of interest as we wait for the judges to lock in their scores. It always makes me laugh when I see an angry react pop up because I got no idea what it's in relation to. I'm assuming it was Joe for me calling her out. Now we do, as mentioned earlier, have a totem now, so once the scores lock in, you guys will be able to see that on the screen. So at the moment it is Hayden Canters who has the highest score at 61. Jaden Pistachio goes to position 2 with a 60. So Jaden locks in P2 with a 60. And next to go should be... I thought that was David Chan, but I don't think that is David Chan. I think that might be Leo Lee. Leo Lee, I think it is. Saw Leo Lee at Battle Kings last time we ran it. Another of the Drift Academy international drivers. Rapid and aggressive switch. Steering got really flat there for Leo Lee. Leo Lee attacking the course. Shout out to Trent Abina from Wild Style Drift, and that's from John OG. John OG has described Trent's car as being Corbin Wilson's car from Wish. It's a nice way to put it. Maybe a few less horsepowers. Let's go Trent from Sam. Again, get involved on the live stream. Rhodey Knowles for Drift Queens. Shots fired there from the MTF team. That's from Justin Patterson. So this is Yun Lu. This is Yun Lu for her first qualifying pass, representing Girls in Motorsport. Now smash the thumbs up, girls. Smash the thumbs up, girls. Oh, is this a run or is this a safety run? Oh, she's just coming. Sorry, she's just trying to get some heat into the front tyre. So Yun Lu is about to do her first qualifying pass. Girls in Motorsport, smash the thumbs up if you are here to support Yun Lu. Smash the thumbs up if you are here to support Yun Lu. By here, of course, I mean virtually, right? Because we don't actually allow you on site. But if you're out there in live stream land, Yun is about to do her first qualifying pass of the morning. What I do love about Yun is that she's just got more and more confident each time she's been out here. She's got a slightly more suited car this time. The 350Z did its job, but the S14, the ex-Tully Pucky car, is definitely more suited to battle and competition drifting. And Yun Lu looks like she's going to stick it all together here for a pretty nice opening run for her. Little run over the inside lip there. There isn't actually an inside clip there, so that was clarified by the judges earlier. There is no inside clip there. That is where the section ends. Well done, Yun. So again, apologies if you get a bit of noise in the background. That is the test and tune behind us. The V8s are doing a test and tune behind us, so when the comp cars fire up, it does get quite loud here at Meremere Drift Park. Love the fact that girls are online and supporting Yun loud and proud. Aaron Habib next to run. Max Civil, the Mac Daddy. That is the ex-Drift Academy taxi. Now, unless I'm wrong as well, and feel free to dispute this fact, I believe that this car was bought so that his wife Mel could actually compete at some point. So maybe we could add Mel to the list of competitors for Battle Queens, possibly. Yeah, we could do that. And you can see the signs there. The team at Red Star Signs and Graphics, Clinton Potter and the team, putting the graphics on the side of the Mac Daddy taxi. So this will be Aaron Habib for his first run this morning. Normally you'd find Aaron behind the wheel of sort of near 1,000 horsepower BMW, but it does tend to overpower the track a little bit, which makes it quite hard to actually battle and keep the car travelling at the right speed with massive speed differentials. Up the Sultan from Dante Kake. Big car, very reminiscent of the early era of sort of New Zealand drifting around the 04 to 06 period, with these big four-door taxis where they were kind of built overnight in quite a lot of people's sheds. Obviously that car is quite different because it is a more of a purpose-built drift mobile, but looks nice and smooth there, nice and balanced for Aaron Habib, locks in a nice first pass. Good question, Sam. Where is Joel Cowper? I think he broke it. I think that's what happened. I think Joel broke it. That's what happened last round of Drift South. He was entered as number 16. So a little bit of confusion for the drivers at the moment, just about getting on and off the track as we watch a replay of the Aaron Habib, the Sultan first run. Yeah, I agree, Jake. Aaron is looking nice and smooth. Hashtag bring back Parsnip. Right, NZ Fijians, if you're out there in live stream land. Ryan Murdoch, the Carver Barge, always a popular man. Now, he found some real form the last time we saw him here in competition. He kind of got the angle cranked in a little bit more. He got a little bit more smooth. His driving confidence went up. Let's see what Ryan Murdoch and the Carver Barge for Cashland Finishers can do on his first qualifying pass. Good morning, Mr. Daly and the RHP team. Good morning, Monique Warrington. Good morning, Nadine. Tuned in. Jaden ran earlier. He locked in a second place score of 60. Ryan Murdoch's got it flowing. Ryan Murdoch looking nice and flowing this morning in the 1UZ Carver Barge. Keeps it smooth, gets out to the outside. Interesting body language from the car. Rolls quite a long way over. So I'll see if the boys can bring the totem up. So Aaron Habib has Leo Lee is now position 163, Yun Lu 37, Aaron Habib 62.5. So at the moment Leo Lee leading with a 63 over Aaron Habib and then Hayden Canters. So there is your totem at the moment coming up on your screen. There's your totem at the moment coming up on screen. Michael Tang just emerging out onto the circuit. So that's a brand new build for Michael Tang. Another, so I believe that's a Drift Academy purpose-built R34. Michael Tang last seen behind the wheel of the BMW convertible. Ryan Murdoch to 1. Ryan Murdoch to 1 with a 64. Ryan Murdoch to 1 with a 64. Mr. Kirkham, good morning, sir. Hope the weather is fine up there. Heltec, of course, in the house. One thing you know with Michael Tang, there's not going to be any holding back. He's always really fast and aggressive. You're never quite sure what you're going to get. But the speed definitely from Michael Tang for the first time. Overcooked it for you. Saw how much that impacted his run there. So Michael Tang was really fast and he overshot his marker through the centre section, had to check up, and that impacted his momentum there. But Murdoch to 1. Wow, Ryan Murdoch to 1 the 64. So that's a good early mark from him. Okay. Go Ryan from Bold Signage. Go Psycho. Go Ryan. Tyler Knowles. Good morning, Tyler. Michelle Chand is tuned in. Oh yeah, so if you haven't watched MSC before, then basically we only have 16 drivers. So all 16 drivers get 2 qualifying passes, and that's how they lock themselves in effectively in a seeding order. Part of MSC is that it is a development championship, so everybody gets 2 qualifying runs and everyone gets at least 1 battle. So we're at, good luck to all the drivers from the team at NZKW. Nice run there from Michael, from Amanda Pepper. The girls are pretty proud of Yun Lu. So this will be... This is Blair Gilman. Now, Blair Gilman we saw on the podium at the last round. He got himself into 3rd place. Car was red back then. A team now formed with Isaac Aldridge and Blair Gilman under the Landmark Homes colours. So good to see Landmark Homes continuing their support of both drivers. Blair's another of those guys that we just watch get faster and faster and faster as the day gets on. Probably the quickest we've seen anyone go through that centre section of the track there. Blair Gilman, nice and flowing there, just stayed on the lock, hazing those tyres, nice and smooth there for Blair. I reckon that probably should give us a new number 1 score there from Blair. As always, feel free to disagree with me, right? I'm just an old man sitting here with a microphone, so I get to say what I want. If you think something different out there in live stream land, that's all part of it. We get to banter, we get to play along. Most importantly, you are here to support your favourite driver or drivers. Send them your messages of support because they can hear me over the PA, and I do read them out because the drivers absolutely love the fact that you guys are behind them, that you're supporting them, that you're smashing the hearts, that you're smashing the thumbs. As they go out and they pursue their drift dreams here at MSC, because everybody wants an FD licence. Just checking out the replay there as the judges lock in the scores. Now, look, it's early, so we've got a few more days of this to go. I'm not going to blow myself apart too early. And there it is, Blair Gilman straight to 1 with a 79. Blair Gilman straight to 1 with a 79, and that is a sizable chunk of points ahead of anyone else who's run so far. Now here is Trent Abina. Now this car was described in the stream feed as being Corbin Wilson's car from Wish. So apparently that's Corbin Wilson's car from Wish. That's what happens. Trent Abina's on it here, stayed in the gas. Definitely a man who's spent a lot of time doing laps here at the Meremere Drift Park. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Yeah, I agree there, that was a sick run from Blair. Tyler Knowles, sick run Blair. Epic run Blair, that was mint to watch. Okay, Vera Campbell. Good morning, Vera. One of my favourite people in the world as far as catering goes. Okay, so Jojo Henniker, Kylie Smith, Claire Trundle, Tony Brown, Stacey Lou, and Sarah Sayre getting called out as potential battle drivers. Shane King will be next to run. Shane King will be next to run as we watch the replay of the Trent Abena run. Kevin Dodong said he supports all the boys, but a big up to you and Lou. Go Jaden from Mum. That's from Nadine. John OG's happy with the Wish car run. Lisa King. Good morning, Lisa. Go Shane King. Go Trent. See what Shane King's got here for the boys this morning. Shane King, another of those drivers who on his day can really stick it together again. So we're starting to see the speed go up a little bit now. You've got probably a little bit more confidence. Some of these, there's a big... Oh, okay, so that's a commentator's hitch for me. I did that. That was my fault. Decent run there from Shane, apart from that dirt turbo off the side there. Good morning. Now I've been doing this for the last 2 years. I think it is Angel. I think you say it is Angel. So let's go Shane from Auntie Ange and Uncle Wayne. Morning Trent from greetings from Tauranga, and that comes in from Shelley Francis. Jade, yeah, Gio will come back. Jade, Gio will come back. He did actually bank a score, so he is in battles this afternoon. Right, so let me get... So updating some scores here now. So Blair Gilman is leading on... So we had Michael Tango 70, Blair Gilman 79, Trent Abena 54, Trent Abena 54. Isaac Aldridge for Landmark Homes will be next to go. Isaac, one of those guys who's been a regular here at MSC, missed a couple of rounds. I think he went overseas. Apologies if I get this wrong. I think he went overseas for a honeymoon at one point, missed a round, but he's a guy who comes to life in battle. So he's probably what we call one of those battle specialist guys who's always right on the door. Now, repeating again that Trent Abena was a 54, and then Shane King 61.5. Shane King 61.5.
Massive crank of the lock here from Isaac. I think he overshot that there.
I think Isaac will be a little bit frustrated with that centre section there. So we'll try and bring up the totem as often as we can, just to stop me having to repeat scores too much. But it is in the controls of our tech team. As usual, we'll try and sell the date with Bruce later too. We usually try and sell a date with Bruce at some point in time. Jason Wu. I spoke to a lot of people before we kicked off this year. Jason Wu's the guy that everyone's picking to be the guy to beat. I don't know why that is. I mean, it's home track maybe, and he's got the Eurofighter BMW, but Jason Wu is the guy. Now, as I say that, did that just not want to go into gear then? So there's your totem up on the screen there, which should give you an idea of where your favourite driver is sitting at the moment. So at the moment, Blair Gilman leads over Michael Tang and Ryan Murdoch. Aggressive entry there from Jason, gives it a big old stab with the right foot, starts to bag those rear tyres, cranks the lock on. You can hear the aggression there from Jason Wu, and Jason Wu never lacks for aggression here at MSC. Just trying to moderate the speed of the car so it transitions nicely over the bump through the centre section here. Let us know, by the way, what you think of the new track, because this is, of course, a bit of a new layout here with the big bump through the middle there. That's new for this year's MSC. Hopefully you guys are enjoying that. Does unsettle the cars, and I am I got to be honest, I am expecting a little bit of contact later on as the cars start to battle when they transition through the centre section just as they go over the hump. So Isaac Aldridge to P2 with a 76. Isaac Aldridge P2, 76. So just because some of you like train spotting things, the best line score so far is 23. The best line score so far is 23, and that was Blair Gilman. So the best line score is Blair Gilman at a 23, and the best angle score is a 30. Best angle score is a 30. So gives you an idea of what the guys are aiming for out there. So we haven't yet seen that real high scoring run that perhaps we might expect. But here is Mr. West. Tyler West, of course, is a multi-time winner here. Had last season off. I call it season, but it's more of like an episode. Had an episode off as he welcomed newborn to the family, but he is now back and he's promised that he is DGAF Tyler for this episode. So Tyler West wants the crown back, wants to hold the silverware once again, and there will be some support out there in live stream land for Tyler West, driving of course for Fleet Tyres. Luke, hello Mr. Dunlop, Project Dunlop tuned in. Luke, I believe, focusing on FD. Sorry, no, I just said FD as I got distracted by what Nate was saying next to me. So Luke is focusing on D1. So I know a lot of the drivers out there at the moment are focusing on the D1 scholarship. So get behind your favourite driver and vote in the D1 scholarship. As the Drift Fox, here is our first look at the defending champion, Corbin Wilson, LT4 350Z repowered, running a real clean look for MSC at the moment with just a Fox on the door. And a Fox on the cage, I think I saw earlier too. Jason Wu to 184.5. Jason Wu to 184.5. Guy Maxwell, good morning. Hello to Steph, and the kids are probably with you as well. Get up, see Gizzy hard. Get it, Corbs. Shot Westy. Send it, Corbin. Smash the heart for Corbin Wilson right now. Go, get it. Get it before he launches. Get it before he launches. Smash the heart for him right now. So Jason Wu 184.5 from Blair Gilman at the moment. Why is everyone in Japan at the moment? Billick's in Japan, Guy Maxwell's in Japan, the Widdits are in Japan. Well, that's a way to kick it off, isn't it? Just get straight on the loud pedal and bag those tyres up. There from Corbin Wilson, nice and smooth through the centre section. This is going to sound really dumb, but it looks like he's driving just lazy and easy. It doesn't look like he's pushing. It just looks like he's got a heap of time. And a 16-year-old shouldn't look like they can drive like that. That is ridiculous. Let's play score predictor. Right, so if you're watching in live stream land, tell me what you think the score is going to be for that run. Tell me what the score you think is going to be for that run that you've just seen as we watch the replay here of Corbin Wilson. Does he go number one and beat the 84.5 or not? Does he go number one and beat the 84.5, or was it not quite enough from young Corbin Wilson? And we will show you the totem shortly. Guy reckons 91, 113 points. I do love the fact that all your mates tune in and just support you. I love the fact every driver has fans tuned in on the live stream supporting them. Makes it so much easier. Otherwise, it's just me talking to myself, and no one wants to listen to that. So is Matsuri on? Is that right? Is Matsuri on at the moment? Is that Wave 1's over in Japan? I know FD Japan is on as well, because I did have a chat with Mad Mike, and he said he was running one place and Tony and Link were in another because of the Mazda festival, so they were sort of separate. They were both in Japan but in different places. How's that for a first world problem? Amanda Pepper, you are an epic driver. That was impressive to watch. So proud of you. That, of course, was for Corbin. So that is the first round locked in. Do we have scores for everyone there? No, not yet. Not yet. Just waiting, just waiting. Okay, so apparently it's going to come up on my totem. Hello, Mr. Reed. How are you? Nico and Ricardo just cruising on in. Hello, boys. Does he make you walk? He makes you guys walk. Nico Reed, of course, New Zealand Drift royalty. Okay, so my totem should be coming up on screen now, and after round number one of qualifying, Corbin Wilson in 1 with 87. Corbin Wilson in 1 with 87. Jason Wu is 2, 84.5. Tyler West 3, 81.5. Blair Gilman 4, 79. Isaac Aldridge is 5 with 76. Michael Tang 6 with 70. Ryan Murdoch 7, 64. Leo Lee 63 is in position 8, and then we have Aaron Habib, Shane King, Hayden Canters, Jaden Pasticcio, Trent Abina, Giovanni Kumitanga, Yun Lu, and David Chen. So that is the order at the moment, and that should be on your screen. So Corbin Wilson, after one round of qualifying, has set the benchmark at 87, and I'm just going to have a quick look to see what the differences in the runs were. So Corbin Wilson angle score is quite a lot more than everybody else. So there's a lot of line scores which are quite similar, but Corbin Wilson's angle score very similar. Interestingly, Corbin Wilson doesn't have the highest style score, so it is Jason Wu who has the highest style score. So very close, 1 point, basically 1 or 2 points between the top three at the moment. So I'd say she's pretty wide open at the moment as we head to battles this afternoon. I hope you media guys have got sunscreen on, by the way. You haven't at all, have you? You're just going to look the same colour as that high vis by the end of today. You guys never learn. I forgot to, right? But I'm under the easy up, so I should be okay, hopefully. So that is round number one of qualifying looked in. Martin's at least smart. Martin's just burning his head and his neck. He's got long sleeves on. The rest of you, yeah, you need something on that forehead, mate. Have you got a hat somewhere? You got a hat? All right. Just checking. Do we know, is Giovanni good for qualifying pass 2? Is he going to be good for qualifying pass 2? I think we do. Now, I just confer with the judges. Is Giovanni allowed to run out of order? Does he have till the end of qualifying? He does, doesn't he? Yeah, so he can run last in pass number 2 if he needs extra time. So you don't have to have your car fixed in the numerical order. You do have until the end of the qualifying bracket to do a second pass. So those are your scores again on screen at the moment. Corbin Wilson in 1, Jason Wu 2, Tyler West in 3. So we just got a brief intermission here, and we may possibly play some ads. I'm not sure if we're going to go to ads or not, just while the cameraman resets some things, as the heat is actually sucking the life out of the batteries today here at Meremere. It's very hot. It's probably about 23, 24 degrees at the moment. So very hot, very challenging conditions for all 16 of our drivers. So we'll be back with you shortly. In the meantime, just enjoy a little drone footage flying around the Meremere Drift Park. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. MSC episode number 5 for 2024. I'm calling them episodes because Sky likes to keep running them each and every year, so we've sort of had lots and lots of goes at doing this now. I think we are up to number 5, I'm pretty sure. Champions being Jeremy Slemmet, we've had Tyler West, we've had Jordan Joyce, and we had Corbin Wilson. So as we come back, we'll take a look at the totem, and it is Corbin Wilson leading from Jason Wu, Tyler West and Blair Gilman, but really nothing in those sort of top few runs, only 1 point separating each. Go team 2K Drift, go Hayden Canters. So this will be Hayden Cantor's second attempt at qualifying. Now, if you have just joined us and you're not familiar with MSC, all the drivers are on 235 wide radial tyres only, 235 wide radial tyres only. There are only 16 entrants, so all the drivers effectively are completing what you might call a seeding process as they go into battles. And I can tell you that every driver has locked in a score so far, so everybody will battle this afternoon. And if you're setting an alarm clock for that, we expect that to be on track about 1:30. There will be an introduction, and then there will be a kind of a settling in period before we start battles, probably around 2 o'clock. So 1:30 introductions and 2 o'clock probably for top 16 battles. Now, has Hayden Canters had an issue here? No, looked like he just unsettled himself. He's going to pick up the momentum again. It's a very big mark on the door of that car. I'd love to know who put that there. If anybody in the pits or anyone in live stream land knows, then please tell me who put that big mark on the door of Hayden Cantor's car. David Chen. Now we had some confusion around the first run from David Chen. When again, should just do a basically a scrub lap here, get some heat into the tyres and then be ready to go for his second pass. This, for those of you who are watching, there is a drift meet you can actually get into up the road. Just so you know, the Wreckham Classic is on up the road at Hampton Downs. Wreckham, of course, an Australian YouTube content creator. I believe that Gaz Wider, Fanger Dan, Sean Potros are all competing up there today. $20 to get in on the gates. David Chen's another one of those drivers out of the Drift Academy where you can. So I call it give the gift of drift, right? You can log on to, you can basically jump on Sky's website, you can book yourself into the Drift Academy, learn to do some basic donuts, figure eights, etc. in the car park, and then progress yourself into doing full competition laps here at the Meremere Drift Park under the expert tutelage of Sky Zhao and his team. So if you're looking for something for Christmas for the person who has everything, then give the gift of drift. Make Sky smile. Pay him some money and come and drive some of his cars around here. It is an arrive and drive type package where everything including safety gear is provided. It's 38 degrees in Sydney at the moment. Wow. I hope you're not wearing boxer shorts. That would be unfortunate. 38 degrees. Apparently it was 36 in Brisbane. And that's in response, of course, to me complaining about how hot it was here. All right, here is Jaden Pasticcio, Landmark Homes backed driver. Can I just call him Sid? Is that okay? The guy from Ice Age. So I appreciate you giving us feedback on the live stream there. The layout looks fun. Yeah, I did ask that question before in terms of what our experienced viewers thought about the new layout here. This is the first time we've run this course in competition for MSC. Does look like it is quite fun there. I'm definitely expecting some contact in the battles later on as the cars unsettle through the inner section. There's a bit of a bump there. Now this time around you are seeing the cars come back up the dip, but definitely when we go the other way you'll see them go down that dip and bottom out, which will compress that suspension up. A few more of you joining us on live stream. So this is qualifying pass number 2, second pass just done for Jaden Pasticcio, and at the moment it is young Corbin Wilson leading the way again, sort of just picking up where he left off at the conclusion of last year as the defending champion, although he does have the new LT4 heart underneath the bonnet of the 350Z. So we will show you a totem shortly, just so that you can keep track of where your favourite drivers are. I don't know whether it will show whether drivers have done 1 or 2 passes. Basically, for the first 4 drivers, the 4 drivers in reverse order, they have already been twice as Leo Lee comes through. Morning, Nathan. How are you? Give Trent a rack up. We're on for a good quality score. That's from John OG. So come on, Trent. You need to pick the nuts up and you need to put a quality score on the board from John OG. So where did Hayden Cantor's score there? Hayden Cantor's, 6. So his first run was his highest score. Okay, so second scores have come in. So Hayden Cantor 61.5, David Chen 69.5, and Jaden Pasticcio 65. So Jaden Pasticcio improves, as does so David Chen only got a 3 the first time around. So David Chen and Jaden Pasticcio have improved their scores. Hayden Cantor's remains actually did improve by half a point on 61.5, but not enough to move him in the totem order. Yun Lu about to come out. This is where I tell the girls to start smashing the heart in live stream land. Send those messages of support for Yun Lu. We do need to give that. Actually, can you give that car a nickname too? We need to give that car a nickname. The other car was the unicorn, so we need to name the yellow car. At the moment, my current favourite name, I think, for that car, I think I want to call it Curious George. It reminds me of the man in the yellow hat. We'll call the car Curious George. Where are the Jay-Z's at? Probably all at home broken, is my guess. See what Yun's got this time. She's looking to improve from a score of 37, and she is definitely faster this time. She's just got to keep it flowing. She's had a big straighten up there, though, going into section number 4. Gets back on the gas, jumps back on the loud pedal. Big dirt turbo there. Dirt turbo is a phrase coined by a great mate of mine, the late great Adrian Mozamorsby, RIP. Big dirt drop there for Yun, so that until then she probably was on to improve. Leo Lee had a 53, Leo Lee 53. Yun Lu that time is given a 3, so that'll be for the big straight line and then the dirt turbo, so judged effectively as an incomplete by the judges. Mac Daddy, Aaron Habib, the Sultan, and the big old Chaser. There's your, yes, that is Tully Pucky's old car. So yes, that is the ex-Tully Pucky car. Mashed Nana. I don't mind that one, I don't hate that. Lunaby. I don't know what that means. Might have to translate that one for me. So there's your totem again for your favourite drivers. Somebody give Nico a drift car again, because he's just doing laps in that buggy. He clearly wants to be driving again. Somebody get Nico a drift car. Let's see what the Sultan's got for us this time. He did look really smooth the first time around. Know that Aaron and the Mac Civil team have been here putting in some hours just keeping the venue tidy and preparing the edges for us. Nice and smooth. Good evening from the UK. Peekaloo. Hello, Gareth Barnard. Actually, what's the temperature in the UK? It's probably like 4 or 5 degrees, is it? Sam McCoskery, bring your R32 to the next round. Alright, time for the carver barge again, Mr. Murdoch. NZFC, if you're out there in live stream land, again, smash the heart for us. Ryan is always one of those drivers who has a lot of support, and he is, let's just check where Ryan Murdoch was sitting in, was he in P8? Where was Ryan on the totem? I just want to see, I think he was inside the top 8, so he's possibly on for his best. Where is he at the moment? Ryan Murdoch's in 9 at the moment, so he's been bumped down 1, so Ryan Murdoch needs to improve his score here to qualify inside the top 8 of the field. Go Ryan Murdoch, go Ryan Murdoch. That's from Tony. That's Tony Moffat. David Murdoch, go Ryan. Psycho Motorsport. He definitely has it in him. He definitely has it in him. The car has, the car does have interesting body language. It's something that you won't see a lot of. I think it is a, I think you call it is a Mark III. I'm pretty sure in terms of super. It's one of the more unique cars out there. So he's got some new support on board from Bold signage as well. RJM Plumbing. Gonna guess that that's probably him. A little bit of a limmy bash as he comes past us, so he's happy with that run as Ryan Murdoch. Zayden Gooch, Wilson Motorsport on top. No one can. I wouldn't count your chickens, Zayden Gooch, so far. I mean, Jason Wu's definitely there. Tyler West is there. So, where are the FBR boys? My guess is that the Floyd brothers are probably at the KFC drive-thru. No, I did see the boys, and I believe Weston said that they were looking to do a season of D1 potentially. That was their focus, so they were hoping to do a season of D1. Michael Tang in the new R34. Michael Tang, new R34. Now, where's Ryan Murdoch's score? Let's have a look if it's come through. Ryan Murdoch with a 68. He stays P9. Ryan Murdoch, 68, stays P9. So not quite enough there for Ryan Murdoch as we watch Michael Tang carries support of Resendong Hotel. Feeds it plenty of right foot. Now, very wide there. Very wide. Michael Tang just overshot both sides. Got off to the left and then got off to the right there, and it's torn that rear bumper off its cable tie. But nothing that's more 100 mile per hour tape can't fix. I just folded it around. So Ryan Murdoch was a 68. Aaron Habib was a 72. So Aaron Habib went up 10 points. Aaron Habib 72. Yun Lu was a 3. Leo Lee 53. Jaden Pasticcio 65. So a big improvement there from Aaron Habib. He's locked himself inside the top 8 of the field at the moment. Got a little bit of a buffer there, so should stay within the top half of the field. Rip it up, Mr. Tangi. He's trying to. Blair Gilman, he was the early benchmark. So Blair Gilman was the early benchmark. So let's see how he goes. He was on a 79 until a couple of, I guess, the big hitters as such came out, and it knocked him down to P4. But he definitely has what it takes to score in the 80s. Commentator's curse if ever I've seen one, so that would be a 3 for Blair Gilman. Maybe just put a little bit too much pressure on himself there to try and back up the big score. Novel suggestion there from Dante. Brendan White for Battle Queens. Chuck Visser, go Blair, give us some limiter. I think he did, but he probably didn't mean to do it the way that he did. So if you've just joined us, what I was doing earlier was I was looking to try and find 8 drivers for Battle Queens. So hence I asked for names of current female drifters competing at the moment. So if you know of any, then feel free to call them out in the chat box. As we see Trent Abina in the Wild. Now, that's interesting. Well, Trent Abina from Wild Style Drift just came out and ran a wheel off in his scrub lap. So that's a novel way of getting the tyres warm. Serena Bena supported by Bold Signage and Fair Lady Garage. Now John OG promised me something spectacular here, so this better be good, Trent. Otherwise I'm blaming John for this. So if you are in live stream land, then we do have one car sitting out of order at the moment. That is Giovanni Kumitanga. He had just an incident after the conclusion of the judge section, so they're currently doing some repairs on that car, and he has till the conclusion of this qualifying round to come back out and do his second pass. So he does have a score locked in, so he is in the field for this afternoon. It will be entirely up to him whether he chooses to come out and do pass number 2, or whether he maybe just waits for battles this afternoon, as we see Shane King for Team 2K Drift back out on track. Good morning, Elisa King, and good morning to all the King family who no doubt will be tuned in and watching on the live stream. That was a better run from Trent, sir. You are right. That was a good run. I'm not sure. The car is copping a lot of abuse. I'm not sure about describing it as Corbyn's car from Wish. I think that's a little bit harsh. To confirm, yes, everybody does go through the battles. There are only 16 cars who are entered, so effectively everyone has a score of at least 3. So yes, they are all in battles for this afternoon. Now, if Shane King can hang on to this, he's going to improve his score because he dropped a tyre wide earlier. Have I just texted him again? Sits it right out on the edge of the track there. Shane King will come around. That is a run. That is a run from Shane King. I like that. And the boys over on the wall there. You guys are happy with that one? Yeah? You like that one? Yeah, Shane's happy too, I think. So yes, just repeating. So the way the MSC works, we only take 16 entries. Every driver runs on 235 wide radial tyres. There's no treadwear rules, etc. As such, they just have to be a radial 235 tyre, and everybody goes through to the battles this afternoon as long as they do at least one qualifying pass, and by leaving the line you get a score of 3. So everybody is in so far, and everybody has achieved a score of a minimum of 3. So I'm quite curious to see, as we see Isaac Aldridge come out, how that score from Shane King locks in. So Trent Abena did approve. Trent Abena went 60.5. Trent Abena went 60.5. Blair Gilman had a 3 as discussed. Michael Tang 74. Michael Tang 74 and Ryan Murdoch 68. So some improvement there. Some improvement there from a number of drivers. As the test and tune boys behind us start to warm up those comp engines, which makes things quite loud. I agree, that was a good run from Shane King. See what Isaac Aldridge can do here. So Shane King went 84. Shane King went 84. So a very good run from Shane King, 84, which I believe puts him in position number 3 at the moment. So Shane King, 84, is position 3. Let's wait for the totem to come up because I can't do the math that quickly. But yeah, it was a great run from Shane. Mr. Dunlop, good to see you tuned in. Dante Kaki, good to see you tuned in as well, supporting drifting, loving the drift life over in the UK. Hey, how cold is it? It must be like 11 p.m. now over in the UK, so can't be that warm for you guys. Okay, so where's my totem? Where's my totem? Yes. Oh, okay. So no, it hasn't quite come up yet. There's Jason Wu, currently sitting in position number 2 in the Eurofighter BMW. Will come around for pass number 2. So there's our totem at the moment, but I don't think that's quite right. So I don't think that's right because I don't think that's read the second score there for Shane King just yet. So Jason Wu's on that loud pedal. He's aggressive. Yeah, a matter of pride here between Jason and Corbin Wilson. Both drivers who qualified number 1 last year a couple of times. Both drivers capable of putting on the top step of the podium, so it'll be a little bit of a mind game now. Look at that haze of smoke from Wu as he exits the section. That was beautiful there from Wu in the Eurofighter. Yeah, Shane King did get an 84, Lisa, so Shane King did get an 84. I'm just waiting for the totem to update. So I think So I think the totem hasn't possibly picked up round 2 yet. So I think the totem might be slightly off. So at the moment we have Corbin Wilson, Jason Wu, Shane King, Isaac Aldridge as your top 4. So that is your top 4 at the moment with so it is correct. So it should be coming up correct now. So Shane King in P3 provisionally at the moment with Corbin and So just watching a replay here of sorry, there's a lot of stuff going on here, so I'm not sure what you guys are seeing. May make sense, it may not. But to be fair, we're just seeding battles anyway. So at the moment, your order is Corbin Wilson in 1, Jason Wu 2, Shane King 3, Isaac Aldridge 4, Tyler West 5, Blair Gilman 6, Michael Tang 7, and Aaron Habib in 8. Then we go David Chen, Ryan Murdoch, Jaden Pistachio, Leo Lee, Hayden Canters, Trent Abina, Giovanni Kimitonga, and Yun Lu. That is your 16 at the moment. So Giovanni does have until the end of this round if he wants to do a second qualifying pass. Tyler West, Mr. West, he will want to go to the top of the tree here. Won't like sitting back behind his newest competitors. Fleet Tyres sponsored entry. And we'll say hello to Caitlin and the baby, tuned in, no doubt watching. It's kind of just, it was just a bit safe, that one from Tyler West. Wasn't really what maybe I thought. It's about 6 degrees at the moment, so it's about 6 degrees in the United Kingdom. So we've got one part of the world watching at 38 degrees and another part watching at 6. Okay. Yes, so Shane King is currently provisionally in 3rd for those who are asking. I might even let you come and commentate one of his runs again, Lisa, if you want. I'll let you up here on the microphone again, although I think you got everyone in trouble last time you were up here. So this is the provisional pole sitter, and unless... Hang on, I'm just checking... Yeah, so this is effectively just the coronation run for Corbin Wilson. So he can do what he wants. I don't know if he's on comms, but he doesn't need to do anything silly here. So we have had the score come through for Jason Wu, and it was an 85. And as Corbin is last to run, he doesn't need to do anything silly here. So Corbin Wilson is going to be the number 1 qualifier. Corbin Wilson will be the number 1 qualifier, so he doesn't need to do anything silly here. Jason Wu with an 85 locks in position number 2. So this is just, I'm just not going to talk because this is when stuff happens. And that's probably his version of taking it easy. So that is qualifying a run and done. So we'll just wait for the final scores to lock in, but provisionally it should be Corbin Wilson in position number 1 from Jason Wu, and then I believe Shane King will be 3rd. But we'll just wait for those results to lock in. As always, the judges' opinions are final. Should you wish to get any feedback from the judges, I would suggest you come and see them up in the qualifying tower rather than attempting to do so while they're having lunch, because if you've ever tried to talk to Jo when she's hungry, you'll get your hands and face and everything else bitten off. She needs her food. She's a little bit hangry sometimes. So everything I say, of course, on the microphone is 100% true. I don't make up any lies just for the sake of entertainment. Hence why I call Sky the Chinese Simon Cowell. Tux is the nice judge. He just sits there and smiles. And we'll just wait for that final score to lock in for Corbin Wilson, and then we're going to have a totem on the screen. But then it will be a lunch break, and we will be on track with I think it's introductions about 1:30, and I'd say about 2 o'clock we should be underway with battles. So 1:30, join us again for the introductions, and then about 2 o'clock usually we sort of get into battles. Don't hold me to that, because sometimes we're early, sometimes we're late, so just wait for the live stream link to come back up as we watch the replay of Corbin Wilson just doing his thing, the Drift Fox. And we lock in our table, and here we go with our results, which lock in as number one qualifier is Corbin Wilson with a high score of 87, low score of 84. Then we have Jason Wu, incredibly consistent, with an 85 and then an 84.5. Shane King, 84 in position 3. Shane King with an 84 is position 3. Isaac Aldridge with an 83 is position 4. Then we have Tyler Weston 5, Blair Gilman 6, Michael Tang 7, Aaron Habib 8, David Chen 9, Ryan Murdoch 10, Jaden Pasticcio 11, Leo Lee 12, Hayden Cantus 13, Trent Abina 14, Giovanni Kimitanga in 15, and Yun Lu is 16. So that is the field as they run, and a battle tree will come up later, but it will be Corbin Wilson who locks in the number one qualifier points over Jason Wu and Shane King.